programs at the implementation level are sort of modular. So we can pick up the water sanitation intervention, which has a fairly detailed methodology that is laid down. And like Balu was saying, there are multiple partners whose roles are also clearly defined. And so the experiment in this particular block can be replicated by a similar agency elsewhere, and that has happened. Similarly, the education program which we are working with the schools, the government schools, we started off with just 14 and are now working with 300. The experiment of this place was replicated in 4 districts in North Karnataka using, through the NGOs which are working there. So the concept is scalability definitely yes, and depending on the needs and the strengths of the implementing agencies there.
What are the hardest parts to replicate and why?
Human resource probably is the biggest challenge. Sustaining that, we have this slogan of combining commitment with competence and commitment, and you see that many times we have people with a lot of good intentions in the NGO sector, a lot of commitment to work for the vulnerable and the marginalized, but our experience has been that their orientation towards acquiring certain competencies which will help them in their own work, that orientation is lacking, and so is the competence. Similarly, we have highly competent people focusing completely elsewhere. Some amount of their skills and these things getting diverted into the needy areas can make a tremendous difference. So the combination of these two, retaining that, making a culture out of that, institutionalizing that, I think is the most difficult